Hi everyone, today I will be explaining how to use the Apple app Keynote for the specific literacy learning purpose of creating multimodal compositions in the high school English classroom. So first of all, what is Keynote? Keynote is an Apple app for creating slideshow presentations, somewhat similar to PowerPoint or Google Slides, but known for its modern templates and easy navigation, which makes it quite simple for all students to quickly learn and making it accessible for all learners, including English learners and students with special needs. Keynote is available on iPhones, iPads, and MacBooks. As an Android user, I do have to admit I was not familiar with this app, so I decided to take a close look at it to understand the various features and brainstorm possibilities for implementation in my classroom. What I discovered is that Keynote could be a useful digital tool in the classroom to help students develop digital literacy skills that have become so essential in the 21st century. So let's take a look at my findings. On each Keynote slide, students are able to select from a variety of modern templates or start with a blank canvas and design everything from scratch. Users can add various multimodal elements just like on PowerPoint and Google Slides. For instance, users can add text, images, charts, tables, shapes, video, and audio. Also similar to PowerPoint and Google Slides, users can create an entire slideshow presentation or condense all their work onto one slide to create a flyer, infographic, or some other kind of single slide digital media. Users can even use Keynote to create animations such as a GIF. Additionally, users are able to share access to their Keynote file, which can facilitate collaborative work among students. And so, with a wide array of multimodal elements available for students to incorporate into their digital text, Keynote is an excellent digital tool for multimodal composition. By creating meaning through an original design of a multimodal text, students are able to demonstrate ideas in multiple ways, requiring 21st century critical thinking skills and engaging and motivating all learners to clearly communicate ideas to their audience. From the various Keynote features I examined, I can envision them allowing for a wide range of possible uses in my high school English classroom. For example, my students could use Keynote to present their rhetorical analysis of a text. As part of their rhetorical analysis, my students often write a rhetorical précis, which is a paragraph essentially summarizing the rhetorical analysis of an author's argument. Using Keynote, my students could create a digital one-pager on a slide that includes all the pertinent information that would normally go into a rhetorical précis, as well as visuals, audio, etc., to highlight the key aspects of the analysis. This allows students multiple options for how to present their analysis, which helps students of different learning styles, English learners, and students with special needs. As another possibility, my students could use Keynote to create an infographic. I recently had my students utilize Canva to create an infographic with incorporation of rhetorical appeals to persuade their audience, and similarly, I could have students utilize Keynote to accomplish the same task. Additionally, students can easily utilize Keynote for presentations. My students can create a slideshow on Keynote with multimodal elements such as images, videos, and music on a variety of topics to address the speaking and listening standards for high school English. Students can also turn their slideshow into a narrated presentation by recording audio. One more possible application of Keynote in the high school English classroom is for students to utilize multimodal comprehension strategies. Comprehension of multimodal digital text requires a different skill set than the comprehension of traditional monomodal text, so it is imperative for students to learn and practice such strategies. Students can be directed to reflect on the rationale for the design of their multimodal text, as well as analyze the design of their classmates' multimodal compositions. Lastly, I would like to acknowledge and address the constraints of using Keynote in the classroom. While Keynote does have several cool features, there are some drawbacks. For instance, this app is only available on Apple products, so schools that have not invested in iPads or MacBooks would find it more challenging for students to utilize this resource in the classroom. Another possible constraint would be teacher and student knowledge of Keynote. Although this app is known to be easy to use, teachers and students not familiar with the app or with Apple software in general would have to first familiarize themselves with the app. One more possible constraint would be Keynote's incompatibility with a PC or Android. Keynote files cannot be opened on a PC or Android, and the file type would first have to be changed. However, this could potentially alter or remove the images or videos, changing the presentation when it is reformatted and then opened on a PC or Android.